Hello YouTube, this is Charlie Artie. You're bringing you a deck profile about my updated Froggy or Control Froggy. It's really a updated version of the deck which I uploaded a couple of weeks ago. So here it is, uh, Triple Caius. It's the main boss of the deck. It helps out. It's really amazing. Alright then Double Ryza. I don't know what people say. People say run three. They tell me, oh, you should run three, but really two adds consistency. Three just clogs too much because this deck a lot of problems with a lot of Frogging Arc decks is they end up having too many tributes, and then if you don't get the Treeborn graveyard or the Frog Engine out, it really just drags them down to the losing conditions. Then after that, I put two lads to Light of Darkness Dragon. It helps a lot. It makes him deploy a lot of his resources, and if he gets destroyed, you're able to spend some of the monster back, which you could bring back a lot of stuff out, which helps a lot. You could bring like your Caiuses, your Rysas, or your Goras out faster. It helps really out. Then double Trag. Trag is amazing in this format. It's tribute him. You could also like beat down with it, beat down your opponents, have a lot of like their hand and stuff. It helps a lot. Then Wangoris, amazing card. He's a 27 beater. It's summoned onto the field. It literally has no way of contracting against that, and it's really amazing card to go. It's hard to get around. All right then. Then double Battle Fader. Double Battle Fader. Since you don't run that many traps in this deck, you must run Battle Fader. It helps out. Also stops OTKs from winning over you. But this is how I built this. So really. Now to the Frog Engine. The Frog Engine itself. The Double Frog. This is an amazing card. It's just set it down, face it up, down like this. You attack it with your Doom's Cow or the Thunder King Raiho. They really can't get out of it, and it's really an annoying monster. Sorry that I'm moving too much. Is that I can't find a comfortable position. One hand I have the camera, and the other one I have the deck, so it's kind of hard. Alright then for the main engine of the deck, he's the searcher, the tool of the deck. This is the main engine, which is Swamp Frog. This is the one that gets when it's summoned. You can send one. You can send a frog onto the graveyard. That helps you out to send your Treeborns. Sends out your Treeborns, your Rodent Totems, and then Treeborn. And then the main card of the deck that gets the whole engine started is Treeborn Frog. Double Treeborn. This one's sexy. Treeborn Frog. It gives in the graveyard, especially if you don't control the standby phase. It's really the main card for it's basically your distributor engine. I help out. One Rodent Totem. Rodent Totem, remove a toad, special summon out to the field. It helps you out to get basically your lad or Exceed Summoning for Gachi Gachi. It's an amazing card. Literally is the most helpful one out there. It's basically your double tributing conditions. Alright then. One Dark Just Spirits. When he's summoned, it literally destroys your opponent's face-up monsters. Really good card. Also, just set it down, let him attack, go through Solomon. So you Solomon warning, anything won't go through. Helpful, and then it returns back. It goes back to your hand. And then standby phase Treeborn, sends it again. You keep doing that basically, and they're finding it annoying. Another good card out there is Sangan. Sangan is the main searcher. It will search out your battle faders. It will search out your swamps, your rodents, your dobes, your swamps, everything. It will search out everything. Then a little originality for me will be Quick Draw. Quick Draw. It's an amazing card. It will let you to bring it out backer. It will also allow you to synchro summon into Drill Warrior. Drill Warrior, discard a card. Discard a card, remove it from play. And then when you remove it from play at the standby phase, your next phase, you can spin summon onto the field, and then you get one card back from your graveyard. This is the way in which I recycle my Monarchs. It's really helpful. Really amazing card. And last but not least, Swift Crow. Swift Crow, the reason why is because when you have the one Drill Warrior face up and is removed, they're gonna try to attack you, send it to the graveyard, it's not removed, then next draw phase you get it back. Literally, if you keep doing that back and forth with Drill Warrior, they're not going to be touching you for some time. That's it for the spells. That's it for the monster center, sorry about that. And on to the spells. The spell cards, it's 3 econs, standard for this deck, standard for this format, you must have it. Another thing that adds to originality for me will be creature swap. Creature swap. Select one monster and and he said in your opponent chooses one monster and basically take control. And it's you're not gonna give it back at the end of the turn. The only problem is you can change the battle position of that one monster, the position this turn, next turn you could get it. This helps a lot because if you have Dope Frog, they can go through with the Thunder King Rifles or Doom Scouts. All they have to do is exceed or synchro in order to beat it to death, and then you get your swamp into the field. Then your Treeborn just get Clover, and the next turn just creature swap. They'll hate you for that, and this is an amazing card also. Or just super creature swap, literally helpful. Amazing card. Double MST, standard in this deck is really good. Double Soul Exchange. 3 costs too much to hand. 2 consistency, it helps. And now here's for the staples. Pot of Avarice, you create a graveyard too fast. It's just Soul Germ amazing. Heavy, Dark Call. Foolish, you need to send the Treeborn onto the graveyard, speed up the deck, and reborn the monster. That is standard in this deck. You should be using this guy. If you're not, I don't know what's wrong with you. Alright, as for the traps, I only use 2 traps, which is Compose. This will help you get around your Stardust, annoying synchro monsters or annoying monsters that that you could actually get your ass kicked. That helps you against a lot of good monsters out there. This will send it back to their hand, and it's annoying. And the one card, Trap Dust Shield. One thing that I have come to understand is that a lot of people tell you, oh, put this, or put this card in there, or put this other card in there. But really, what you should be looking at what fits for you. Don't mean the card that works for me doesn't necessarily is going to mean to work for you. That's how I see it. That's when originality comes in and kicks in. This is an amazing card because it allows you to predict the plays he's going to do. So basically with this, he has nothing. Now you could go Monarch, really fast and smooth, and really you don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. Now onto my extra deck. The extra deck is not that special. It's a standard of everything. I just don't got all the synchro monsters. I'm looking for them. So basically what I show you is double Gachi. Amazing card. Pumps up your monsters by 200 with 2 attachments. He is 400. He boosts them up. Monarchs become 28. Amazing card. Goruses, Trigorias. Oh man, the list goes on. Utopia is for extra decks, just in case I could do it. In the side deck, I basically have a lot of 4 stars. So as Leviathan, number 17, Leviathan Dragon. This is an amazing card. It helps a lot. The main synchro in this deck will be Drill Warrior. Drill Warrior, he will let you recycle your monarchs, things in the graveyard. Amazing card. A Red Dragon Archfiend, standard. Xavier Rebel. I don't have that many tuners, so everything I have is there. So Gaia, the Force of the Earth. It's helpful. 26 beaters, 6 stars, just to be poking with it. And a Thought Ruler Archfiend. Thought Ruler Archfiend, why? Because it helps this deck, because this deck thins out fast, and you literally get Clover a lot of the times, because I don't go all out first. This deck is not an all out. Rather, you wait for the opponent to make his own stuff. Make him synchro, exceed, make him do whatever he wants. This is basically how this deck should be running. This deck is not an all out. Rather, you wait for him to go all out, you wait for him to exceed, you wait for him to synchro, and then creature, econ, Trap Dust Shield, whatever. This has been Charlie Arde.